Well, good morning or afternoon for me, morning. Today, I'm going to take a trip up. It's a little bit warm outside, so we're going to take a trip up the mountain. And yeah, we'll see what's going on up there. And stay tuned. So, as we start our trip, it seems like there's not a lot of traffic out here today. Just the day before or 2 days before Memorial Day. So, hopefully, the trip goes fast. It's only about 28 minutes away. Was 35 minutes away, but yeah, we'll see how the trip goes and we'll enjoy the scenic view. I left something behind. I'm not sure, so I'm going back to check. But you should be able to see out in the distance there. That's Mount Hood. That's where I did my last video. That's how big the mountain is. You could see it from just about everywhere. Thank God I'm only about 4 or 5 minutes away from where I was. Today is kind of a really hot day. It's going to be nice to get up into a little higher altitude where it's not going to be so hot. But anyway, let me check and make sure I did what I was supposed to do, and then we'll be back. So here we are going up the mountain, the hill, whatever you want to call it. It's a peak actually, about 16 minutes away, 16 miles away, and the roads are pretty narrow. Just want to point out, just because somebody lives in a van doesn't mean that they're bum and homeless and all this other stuff. You know, if you happen to see a van parked in front of your house and you know somebody's sleeping in it, look, if they're not dumping garbage and they don't look like they're posing a risk to you or your family, leave them alone. You never know. Oh, you never know why they're living in that van. Almost missed my turn. More so of us than not are people who choose this way. You know, with rents and fuel and everything else so high, you got a choice of quality of life. You can live in a van and travel. You can live in a van and just not pay rent. Or you could pay rent, which would, for most of us, be a good portion of our income. And without us, you folks that have endless money, you wouldn't be doing so good. If you think about it, like my company does a lot of stuff for Intel, research and development, logistics. So all the stuff they're developing is in part comes from me and the warehouse people in our warehouse and all the other people who don't make $500,000 a year. So just something to keep in mind. You know, go to Walmart. Those people aren't making $500,000 a year. What are you going to do without Walmart workers? Exactly. You're not going to be able to shop. You won't get your groceries. So be a little bit more lenient to people. That's all I got to say about that. You know, just be a little understanding. We don't make $500,000 a year, so it's not possible for us to buy a $1 million home, or, you know, the homes that are out here right now, especially in Oregon. The cheapest home you're going to find here is $450,000 a year, which comes out to a mortgage about almost $4,000 a month. You know, think about it. I mean, if we all just disappeared like a lot of you people would like, how would you go shopping? How would you get your oil changed, for that matter? Just food for thought. So I'm about 12 minutes away. I'll take a walk around the park and really need a cup of coffee. I'm looking forward to stopping and having a cup of coffee. But I'll be up there in about 12 minutes. I'll see you then. So here we are up at Bald Peak, and here in a minute, pretty sure you could see a little bit of it. Here in a minute, I'm going to go in the back and make a cup of coffee, and then we'll get out and have a look around. Yeah, stay tuned. Here we are. I'm going to get some coffee. The hills kind of made a mess out of the back of my car, but let's make a quick cup of coffee, and then we can have a walk around. So I learned something new this week about coffee. So this is my favorite coffee. It's called Illy. Very nice. It's an Italian coffee, but what I learned is it's not actually Italian. It's only roasted in Italy. As far as the beans, not sure where they're produced, but Italy does not produce any beans. And the other thing, my favorite creamer, Dunkin' Donuts creamer. The only store I found that sells it really steadily anyway is Target. That's about the only thing I go into Target for. But that's what I use for coffee. I use a regular pour over. I have a bunch of other stuff like the AirPress and all kinds of things. But in actuality, simplest I find is the pour over. So you can get rid of your filter. All your grounds are gone. Done deal. So put a couple of scoops in here. So, all right. That's the end of that jar of coffee. I, of course, wouldn't be an avid coffee drinker if I let myself run out of coffee. Now again, this Illy coffee, it's a little more expensive. It's a lot more expensive than Folgers or Maxwell House, but you do get what you pay for. If you want premium coffee, you got to pay a premium price. So I enjoy it. I'm not going to tell anybody what they should be doing, but that's just what I do. Let me get this coffee going, and I'll be back in a minute. All right, got my coffee, and let's see if we can find a nice place to drink it. Oh, there's a bench right there. Let's see. It's got a nice view down here. Get you a look-see here in a minute. Let me get down here to the bench. Alrighty. Not sure where this trail goes. Looks like it goes down and around. But yeah, let's see. Let's take a look at the view. That's the view. It's a day park. It's called Bald Peak. It's here in Portland, in between Portland and Salem. I don't know how good of a view you can get. Guess I'll see when I. I'll see when I'm editing. But I'm gonna sit here at this bench and have a coffee real quick. It is a very busy place. A lot of people coming here. So let me drink this coffee. Maybe I will walk down that trail a little bit. Looks a little steep, but we'll see. A lot of people coming through here. It's kind of interesting. More and more people are showing up every minute. I must have got here right at the right time. And just point of reference, I've been in my van for about 9 months now, living on the road. Not really. I'm more of a static person since I work full time. I just park where I work. Sure beats the ex-wife though. Oh, she was a winner. Her cooking was so bad. When my daughter was visiting, my wife made her alphabet soup and she spelled out help. If you left dental floss out in the kitchen, the roaches would hang themselves. Anyway, let me drink this coffee. Enjoy the fresh air. I think we'll take a walk down the trail a little bit. All right, let's have a look at this trail. See what we got here. Let's take a wander down. A little bit steep. I don't know if you could tell. Oh, there's even a bench down here. Isn't that nice? Oh, the view is much better here. Let me flip it around here. That's the view. Yeah, it's been a tough week. It's been a tough week for me. This week I broke up with my psychiatrist. The reason being, I told him I had suicidal tendencies. He said, "Oh, from now on, you got to pay in advance." That's my luck. So this is a view here at Ball Peak. Looks like the whole Tualatin Valley you can see just about. And you got this nice bench up here. And of course, people had to sign their names on it. I'm not really sure why, but John Way. What is this? I can't see with the sun. Well, we could see it with that, but John Way Watson, 412-74 to 425-25. Loving memory of. Well, it's a shame. A lot younger than me. Is that the end of the trail? It seems people keep going down, but it doesn't look like you're really going anywhere. Anyway, here's the view here at Bald Peak. Looks like there's a down tree over there. What we got going on over here? Pretty big old tree. Guess that was the adventure. I reckon I'm going to go back up, finish my coffee, and maybe sit out at the bench for another half hour or so. Then I'm going to head back and park for the night. Yeah, it's 5 o'clock, so by the time I go back, it'll be around 6. It'll be time to make some dinner. I might even get takeout tonight, just because I don't feel like cooking and making dishes. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode, but I really appreciate you watching today. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe. And we'll see you next time.